Okay. Moksha, start.
Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Vajjayanam, Namo Loe Savasaulam, Echo Panchama Mukaro, Savapavapanasanu, Mangalanam Chovesin, Padavai Mangalam.
Padimam hoi mangalam. Kem mistake thai che Moksha? Tu to like be pachara majas. Kem? Speak again. Mistake na thavi joy. Where is Kiara? Speak Moksha.
Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Vajjayanam, Namo Roe Savasaulam, Isso Panchana Mukkaro, Savapavapanasanu, Mangalanam Chavesin, Padavai Mangal.
Padamam ho vai. Eso panchanamo yaro. Eso panchanamo yaro.
Eso Panchanamo Yaro.
Pachu bol. Pachu bol. Mistake na thavi joy. Pachu bol.
Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Vajjayanam, Namo Loe Savasaulam, Esa Panchamamokaro, Savapavapanasanu, Mangala.
Eso panchanamo yaro.
Eso Panchanamo Yaro, Savapavapanasanu, Mangalanam, Savesin, Padavai Mangalam.
Okay. Neetkrit, are you able to hear us? At least, are you able to hear us? Quickly. Unmute.
Yes.
And I can't hear Krit.
I said yes.
Then where is Neet? Because I thought Neet answered.
Yeah.
So like both of you are there, right? Okay, let's start. Fine. Okay. So we are learning here about the soul, as everybody knows. But then there are some, okay, let's take an example of an athlete and then you will understand. To be an athlete, for example, if you want to participate in the Olympics, can you have a bad diet? Priela, can you have a bad diet if you want to participate in the Olympics? Because you need strength in the body. So like,
No.
can you, no, so you can't have a bad diet. Okay, Moksh. If you want to if you want to participate in the,
What do you want to see? The faces.
okay, if you want to participate in the Olympics, can you sleep very late at night and not wake up in the morning to do the exercise program that the coach has given you? No, you can't do that. I mean, it's like obvious, isn't it, Hanika? That if you want to participate in the Olympics, you need a good diet, you need good sleep, you need to be disciplined. In like one word, you need to be disciplined. You need to have all the habits in order for your mind and body both to function in a way that you come first in the race. So in the same way, when we want to experience the soul, can we have bad habits? Can we have bad habits? It is actually very logical, isn't it, Hanika? Isn't it, Fiana? that it is actually very logical when you think about it, that if you want to achieve something, if you have a goal to achieve, number one, in any goal, if you want to come first in your class, you need to study. That's very obvious. If you don't study, how can you remember everything? And when you don't remember everything, how will you write your paper? So you need to have good habits. You need to have good habits. So let me ask you a question. If you put your books on the floor, do you think that you have got respect for knowledge, Moksha? No, Moksha nodded no. Okay, so it means that you do not have respect for knowledge. Then can you come first in the class? No, you can't, because even if you come first in the class, maybe later on in life, that knowledge will start to go down when you need it the most. Let me give you an example. Now, everybody knows the story of Hanuman that we have done now so many times that we don't need to repeat it. Do you know what had happened to Anjana in her previous life? Krit, Neet, do you know what had happened to Anjana in her previous life? Moksh.
No.
She put like a pratimaji, Hanika, just for 22 seconds. For 22 seconds, she put it on the ground. She put it for 22 seconds on the ground, Kiara. And her husband in the next life did not talk to her for 22 years. Kiara. So are you realizing, Moksh, Hanika, are you realizing the effect of karma? The effect of karma. She put, like, what is 22 seconds? What is half a minute? Nothing, Priyala. 22 seconds, she put an idol of a Bhagwan on the ground, and in her and like the karma she built was so strong that in her next life her husband did not talk to her for 22 years. Why was Sita not accepted even when she was correct? Why did she have to give Agni Pariksha, Briella and Kiara? It means that she had to step in the fire to show everybody that she's pure. Why did she have to do that, Kiara? She had to, why she was a pure lady, but why did she have to do that? Do you know what she did in her previous life, Stuti? In her previous life, there was a monk and there was a nun. So a monk is a Muniraj, and Arjika means a nun. They were sitting on a mountain rock and they were talking about the soul. They were discussing about the soul. So Hanika, what did Sita do? She went and told the whole town that this man and this woman, they are doing something wrong. She went and she spread rumors. She went and she just spread rumors to everybody. Do you see the effects, Neet and Krit? The effect of doing something wrong. The effect of lying. Briella, do you see the effect of lying? If you lie, do you see the effect of lying? What can happen to you? Imagine she was a pure lady, yet she had to step in the fire in front of everybody. Is it a nice thing, Briella, to get in front of thousands of people, Hanika, to be asked to do something when you know you are correct? How will you feel, Stuti? You will not feel nice because you know that you are correct, yet you are asked to do this. So why did it happen? It happened because Sita, in her previous life, she went and she spread rumors about this monk. Imagine a monk who is in the 6th and 7th Gunastan. And there's an Arjika who has got no affection like towards men, because she now she's a nun. But what wrong did she do? What wrong did Sita do in her previous birth that imagine that she had to be publicly humiliated like this? Kiara, is it good to speak lies? Are you ever going to speak lies, Mokshav? Mokshav, okay, I think there's something wrong with his internet or his camera. Hanika, are you going to speak lies?
No.
At least now you know if you speak lies, there is always going to be an effect for it. So now, in case even if you speak lies, now the intensity will not be that much. And obviously, the best option is never ever to speak lies, or to speak the truth in a way which will not hurt somebody. Because sometimes some people are speaking lies in order to not hurt people, but there's always a way to speak something in a way that will not hurt the other person, or that it will bring peace. So speaking lies, how many of you think we should speak lies? Nobody thinks we should speak lies. Now, how many of you think we should steal? Now, I'll in just 2 minutes, I'll tell you a story of Anjan Chor. Anjan Chor went to rob a palace. In just 2 minutes, I'll tell you, because the story is actually very long. Anjan Chor means he was a thief. So, and Anjan was his name. So Anjan Chor went to rob a palace, and what happened that when he wanted, he was hiding somewhere so that nobody could see him. And then there were some other people who are talking about the soul. So the next morning, imagine he went with the intention of robbing the place. The next morning, instead of when everyone went to sleep and him robbing the palace, the next morning he went and confessed that I came to steal, but now that I know that I am a soul, I'm not a body, I don't need all these things for me to steal. So he went and confessed. He went to the king. He said, I came to steal over here, but I know I am wrong. And what did he do? The next morning he took Muni Diksha, because then the whole night he listened to these people talking about the soul, that hu to atma chu, marama anant gun che, and so on, many things. So if like one wants to come first in the Olympics, he will have a good diet, he will have good night's sleep, he will do all the good things which are necessary for him to come first in the Olympics. Similarly, if you want to experience the soul, are you going to do things like speaking lies, Priyala, Moksha, Stuti? Are you going to be speaking lies, Kiara? Or are you going to get like very angry, Hanika, Neet, Preet, Fiana? And when anger comes, it's okay, it comes. Now, how do we deal with it? It is human, and it is even in animals, even in the hellish form of life, and even in the heavenly being. It's not only humans get angry. All for gatis, wherever there is jeev, everybody has that potential to get angry. Now, what do you do when you get angry? There are 3 options. Now you have to select which is the best one. The first one is to shout. Obviously just to shout. The second one is to take a deep breath and just breathe for 5 seconds, or sorry, not 5 seconds, 5 breaths. Take a deep breathe in and breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. That's and then the third thing is that you have to know that is anger swabhav or is it vibhav? Hanika, is swabhav is anger swabhav or is it vibhav?
It's vibhav.
Fiana, is it swabhav or vibhav?
It's vibhav.
It's vibhav. So how about Moksh?
It is vibhav.
If it is vibhav, then what is your swabhav, Stuti?
Your swabhav is infinite happiness and knowledge.
Exactly. So you have now 3 options. Now you can choose for yourself. You can shout. number one. Or you can get angry at that person, like that is included in that first category. The second category is that you sit quietly and you breathe for a few seconds. Or the best category is that you got angry, no problem. Now, then you remember, oh, this is Vibhav. What is my Swabhav? My Swabhav is Gyananand. This is my Swabhav. And you quickly come back and you will notice that your anger, in like a miraculous way, it starts to go down. Because it is incorrect to say that don't get angry. That doesn't make sense. Because even if you look at a Muniraj in his 6th and 7th Gunastan, like Dvipayan Muniraj, in which story is he coming? In which story is Dvipayan Muniraj coming? Raise your hand. Yes, Hanika.
In the story of Krishna.
Yes, good memory. Okay, in the story of Sri Krishna, so we remember, that Dvipayan Muniraj got so angry. So anger can come even in the 6th and 7th Gunastan. So you should not feel so bad. Oh, I got angry. Oh, I got angry. So you don't have to hurt yourself. So because it comes till the 6th Gunastan, but you have 3 options. You can shout at the other person. What happens when you shout at the other person? You are going to get that karma back. Like how Draupadi, how many of you know who is Draupadi? I think Briella, do you know? Kiara will not know. Fiona, you know Draupadi? Okay, so most will know Draupadi. I think Hanika knows Draupadi. No. Okay, in Mahabharat, okay, she was Arjun's wife. She was Arjun's wife. Who was Arjun? Sri Krishna's cousin. Okay, Kiara. So who was Arjun? Arjun was Sri Krishna's cousin brother. And who was Draupadi? Draupadi was Arjun's wife, right? So what did Draupadi do in her previous birth? There was a Muniraj who came to her gate. Now she got so angry. I have to serve this Muniraj. Why should I serve him? So she got so angry. So what did she do, Briella? She went and put poison in the food. And then she served that poisonous food. Now, Stuti, don't look in your own work. Look at me over here. She served poisonous food to the Muniraj. In her anger, she did that. And what happened in Draupadi's life? She had to bear so many insults as Draupadi. One day we'll do the story of Draupadi. She had to bear so many insults unnecessarily because she was only the wife of Arjun, but she was called Panchali, meaning like a woman with 5 husbands. She, there were so many insults that she had to bear. Why? In her previous birth, she did so much anger, that in her next life, in one way or the other, it came back to her. So none of you want that. Like nobody wants that. It's somebody even in heaven, somebody even in hell. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that, even if they're in the animal form. Nobody wants that. So to get angry is normal. You don't have to hurt yourself, or you don't have to be so harsh on yourself. Why did I get angry? Why did I get angry? I don't like myself. Not like that. You have 3 options. You can shout at the person, which is the worst option. The moderate option is you sit down and you breathe for a few minutes. The best option is you quickly remember that this is Vibhav. My Swabhav is Gyananand, and you remind yourself, I am a pure soul. And your anger slowly will start to decrease. Okay, so we have briefed on this, that if you want to attain infinite happiness, you need a bit of discipline in your life. If you want to come first in your class, you need to study. Again, you need discipline. If you want to come first in the Olympics, you need discipline. Hanika, if you are lying down, I don't know if you are, but if you are lying down, like sit up straight. Okay, fine. Yeah. Fine. Okay. So, so yeah. So if you want to come first in the Olympics, you need discipline. If you want to come first in your class, you need discipline. If you want infinite happiness, Kiara, I think, Kiara, do you want infinite happiness?
Yes.
Yes. So then you need discipline. You need discipline in your, like in your life. Neet and Kreet, do you want infinite happiness?
Yes.
Yes. Then again, you need discipline in your life. Okay. And you must respect the teacher. When a teacher greets you, you can always greet your friends as you wish, because they are of your same level, you know, they have fun with you, they go out with you, you play with them, etc. But whenever a teacher is greeting you, you will greet them in school, obviously, good morning or good afternoon. And obviously here in Jain class, you have to say Jai Jinendra. You can't expect any other way. Or if you don't show respect to your teacher, either here or in school, if you don't show respect, naturally the knowledge goes away. So now the choice is yours. Nobody can tell you what to do, but you have to understand yourself, because remember, to attain the level of moksha, it is all about understanding. It is not about force. It is not about blind faith. It is not that, oh, I am born in a Jain family, so I am Jain. It is not like that. It is about soul science. It is a science. You have to understand the scientific, the laws of the universe. And if you understand it, the key word is understanding. Even in school, your teacher will tell you, don't cram, understand. How many have you been told this in school? Most of us have been told this in school, that don't cram, or like don't mug up. What do they use in like USA? What word do they use in USA, Fiona?
We don't go to school in USA now.
No, as in, okay, like in Switzerland, what word did they use? No, okay, fine, no problem. Okay, so the idea is, Briella, have you understood the meaning of cram? Have you understood? No. So, okay, so Kiara has also not understood. Cramming means that you don't just, put it in your mind as if like a robot. Don't just listen like a robot. Try to understand it. Have you understood now, Kiara and Briella? Okay, so don't just like, copy, like, I mean, like a parrot. Like if you teach a parrot like ABCD, he will just say ABCD. But if you ask him to construct a word, he will not know how to do it, because there you need understanding. A plus H plus this equals to this word. So there you need understanding. Okay, so now let's start with the book. Stuti, play the book. Okay. Go down. Okay, so in this class, we're doing it in English, but you'll be happy to know that in the Saturday class, most people can read Gujarati. So the same book, we're doing it in Gujarati. So in case if you want to listen to the Gujarati of it, it is good that you listen to the Gujarati of it so that you understand. Look over here, go, like, if you can make it slightly big. Is it visible for everybody, or is the handwriting small? It's okay for Moksha. How about for you, Briella? It's good. How about for you, Neet and Kreet? Hanika?
Good.
Okay. Okay, question number 5. How many kinds of attributes are there? Samanya means common, and Vishesh means specific, because this Stuti was asking. So it is Vishesh, the exact translation is specific. Even unique is like good enough, but let's go with the book. It is specific. Now quickly, again, let's quickly revise this and then we move ahead. Okay, fine. So quick revision. Can somebody, okay, just close the book so that we can see everybody properly. Okay, so quick revision. How are the gun placed in the soul? Can somebody quickly explain very fast? Stuti, we just did it on Saturday. So let's give somebody else a chance. Kiara, listen to this, because for you, most things will be new. You have to come for Saturday class, okay, Kiara? Because that we are still doing from the beginning. Okay, Kiara? Neet and Kreet? Kreet, explain, talk. How are the infinite attributes placed in the soul?
Pardon?
How are the infinite attributes placed in the soul?
Dravya.
How are they placed? You should know, we have done this. Okay, Stuti, explain.
All attributes are equally spread all around the soul.
No, explain. Okay, explain.
Okay, so in it's like let's say there is an attribute called kindness. So kindness is all over your body, not only in one spot. And then there is virya, that is bravery.
Not body.
Your soul, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is spread all over your soul. So even virya, meaning bravery, it's spread across your soul. So use your hand.
Use your hand to explain, because then everybody can see what you want to say.
So there, just imagine like this is the soul. Now there is kindness all over it, and then there is courage all over it, knowledge, happiness. All of them are spread all over the thing,
All over the soul.
all over the soul.
Hanika, explain how the attributes are placed in the soul, and how are they not placed? Explain. Half of it Moksh has helped you. So repeat that.
So should I repeat what he said?
In your understanding, yeah.
Kamalanti, I got cut for a few 2 minutes, so I didn't get what you said.
Okay. 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 How are the attributes placed in the soul? Do you know or you don't know? You don't know. Okay, Fiona.
So the attributes are spread out on the soul. Like this is the soul, and then there's happiness, generosity, kindness spread all around the soul. And it's not just here is kindness, here is happiness, here is bravery. It's not like that.
Okay, now Hanika, try.
Good qualities are spread fully on your soul, like kindness, happiness, sharing.
No. From your words, you have not understood. Look, Hanika, Briella, Kiara, look, Kiara, for you, you are listening to this for the first time. This is the soul. This is, of course, this is not the shape of the soul, but only for understanding, we're using the palm. So this is the soul. Now, Hanika, it's not that knowledge is here. It's not that Virya is here. It's not that Darshan is here. Charitra is here. Virya is here. It's not like that. It is not like a sack of like green grams. It is not like that. Like if you take a sack of green grams, what is it? There's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, isn't it? Like that. But it's not like that. We had used this example, Briella, if you remember, that on a on a cake, you spread chocolate sauce everywhere. Everywhere meaning everywhere. You spread chocolate sauce everywhere, on the top, on the sides, in the like in between, everywhere, at the bottom. There's chocolate sauce everywhere. Everywhere meaning everywhere. Then, Hanika, you take strawberry sauce. Then you spread it everywhere, meaning everywhere. Have you understood now, Hanika? Like that, there are infinite. So first you take chocolate sauce, then you take strawberry sauce, then you take raspberry sauce. Hold on, Preet is trying to call me, 1 sec. Okay, so fine. Where was I? That this yeah, so this is the farm. Each quality is not in like one spot. Rather, it is everywhere. Gyan is everywhere. Darshan is everywhere. Charitra is everywhere. Virya is everywhere. It is everywhere. Yeah. So this is how it is spread. Have you understood? Now, next revision question. Next one is, how do you differentiate between soul and Pudgal? How do you look? Soul has got its own qualities. Pudgal has got its own qualities. How do you differentiate the two? What are the qualities that helps them to differentiate? Yeah, Hanika.
Matter particles don't like have good qualities such as happiness, knowledge, etc., and soul does.
Yeah, good. That's, yeah, correct. Now, Stuti, how? Okay, no, so sorry, Fiana, and any other thing? Fiana, okay, fine. Okay, Stuti, and then we open the book.
Okay, so so the soul has infinite happiness and infinite knowledge, while Pudgal does not. And Pudgal has Varna, Sparsh, Gandh, and Raas, while soul does not.
Open the book. Okay, go down. We have done this in class. Sparsh, Ras, Varn, Gandh. Go down. Yeah, there. Just a second. Preet is calling again. One. Fine, look, we have done this. The specific attributes of the soul, as everybody knows, that the soul has got knowledge and it has got happiness. Look, bliss, sukh, and the first one, the power of knowing, which is knowledge. So like in like simple words, the power of knowing means knowledge. And bliss means sukh, which is happiness. Now go to B. We have done this, the principal specific attributes of matter particles. How do you differentiate between the two? Look, in matter particles, you don't have, like as Hanika said, you do not have knowledge, and you do not have sukh and happiness. But you have touch, taste, smell, and color. Okay, so these four, or obviously the fifth one, we will like talk about it later. Touch, taste, smell, and color. So touch, taste, smell, and color. So now if somebody asks you a question, if matter particles do not have the specific attribute called happiness, by eating what does Fiona like? I think it was jalebi, isn't it? Yeah. So by eating jalebi, which is taste, can you get happy? Think and answer. So let's see who can answer it correctly. Now just go back to the screen so where we can see everybody. Okay, so what do you think, Fiona?
No.
Anika?
No.
No. Priyala? Priyala, what do you think? Think. Okay, Priyala is still thinking. Moksha?
No.
But Moksha, have you understood, or you're just saying no?
I have understood.
Okay, then explain.
That
You're on mute. You are still on mute. Okay, okay. There's something wrong with his internet as well. Moksha, explain.
It is because matter particles do not have an attribute called infinite happiness, so they can't give any happiness to you. So jalebis do not give happiness.
No, taste does not give happiness. Jalebi was only an example. For example, somebody might not like jalebi.
So matter particles don't give you happiness.
Taste does not give you happiness. Taste. Taste does not, but we all think that taste gives us happiness, isn't it? If we like pancakes in the morning, oh, pancakes makes me so happy in the morning. Isn't it?
But Miss, I have a question.
Yeah.
So what about sound? Doesn't matter particle also have an attribute known as sound?
Matter particles, yes, it has, but Sparsh, Raas, Gandh, and Varn, this is what, yes, you are right. It sound is, I mean, this is matter particles, but the four have been given over here. So this is what we will work on right now. And then like maybe later on, if we find a reference where there is sound, only then we can speak. Remember, as I keep saying it again and again, we can only speak what is in Shastra. Our knowledge is very limited. So we must not give our own opinions. We must not give our own facts as well, because like that is going against the Shastra. Whatever is in Shastra is what Acharya Bhagwan has written. And so that is what we can speak about. Yeah. Okay. Hanika, for example, Sparsh, Ras, Gandh, and Varn. Okay. Varna means color. This is an example only, Hanika. Hanika, for example, likes the color pink, and it makes her very happy to wear pink clothes or to buy something which is nice, bright, and pink. So, Hanika, will that make you happy?
Temporarily, but not like forever. Not like
Okay, here the answer temporarily will not be correct or accepted, because this is like a science. In your science class, you will learn it's either yes or a no, isn't it? Like in your science class, they will never tell you maybe. Or in your maths class, you will learn that 2 plus 2 equals to 4. They will not say, oh, maybe it's 4, right? They will say it's 4. But if you give the answer 4.1, which is so close to 4, they will say the answer is 100% wrong. But then we can argue, but the answer is 4.1. It is so close to 4, but the answer is 100% wrong. That's what you will be told. So here, even this is a science. So Hanika, let me ask you the question again. Hanika likes the color pink, and she bought a brand new dress. And it is so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. Hanika, will it make you happy?
no.
Exactly. So with that confidence, you should speak. Okay. Okay. So Sparsh, now touch. Briella, let's see if you have understood. Okay, it's okay if now Kiara wants to go, like no problem. Okay, Kiara is here. Okay, very good. Okay, I thought that she left. Okay, very good. Kiara is listening. Briella, listen. Briella likes cotton. This is only an example. This is only an example, because cotton is so soft, and it is so like on a hot summer day, cotton is so it is so cooling for the body. Now, Briella, will that soft cotton, that touch, will it give you happiness on a very hot day? Briella, unmute.
No.
No. Okay. Now, who can summarize? Let's see who can summarize why Sparsh. Now, you have to know I'm not going to now speak in English. Sparsh is what? Touch. Sparsh, Raas. Raas, now Briella, listen, okay? Because these other children at home, they're speaking Gujarati. So for them to pick up will be fast. So Raas is taste. Sparsh, Raas, Gandh. Gandh is smell. And Varna, which is maybe a new word for everybody, because Varna maybe we don't use at home too much. Varna is color. So Sparsh, let's see who can repeat. Sparsh, repeat where, like now, like in this mute form. And then afterwards, I will ask anybody. Sparsh is touch. Again, I will say Sparsh is touch. And it is very systematic, so you will even remember. Look, Sparsh is touch. Next is your tongue. So Raas is taste. Next is Gandh, is your nose. That is smell. Sparsh, Raas, Gandh, Varna. Varna is color. Okay, now let's see who can remember. Briella. Bol.
Sparsh, Gandh, Raas,
Na, emni. Badu line ma bol, okay? Sparsh.
Varn,
Touch karine bol, so you will remember.
touch, Raas, Gandh, smell,
And last one. Hanika, help.
Raas.
No. No, you can't go down. You can't go down. We have already gone up. Now you can't go down. Yes, Hanika.
Sparsh, Raas, Gandh, and Varn.
Very good. Very good. Bol, Briella bol. Try kar. અને આવી રીતે કર તો તને યાદ રહી જશે.
Raas,
ના,
Sparsh, Raas, Gandh,
va,
Va, Vart,
varn,
Var,
varn, varn.
Var,
પાછું try કર, varn.
Varn.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So last time and then we move on to the next. So Sparsh, bol, Hanika.
Sparsh is
No,
touch.
yeah, okay.
Sparsh is touch. Raas is taste. Gandh is smell. And Varn is color.
It is so systematic for you. So you never have to just, have like a memory unnecessarily. It is systematic. Sparsh, Ras, Gandh, and Varn. Varna is your whole color. Okay. Now let's go to the book and we learn something new. Moksh, બધું યાદ છે? Okay, go to the book. Okay. Now let's do Kriyavati Shakti. Open the book and then we do Kriyavati Shakti. So Kriyavati Shakti is new for Stuti and Moksh, but let's see if the rest of you remember. Kriyavati Shakti. Yes, Hanika.
Kriyavati Shakti gives you the ability to move from one place to another.
Gives who the ability to move?
You,
But who?
your soul,
That is 50% correct. And okay. Fiana.
Jeev and Pudgal.
Jeev and Pudgal. So Fiana, Hanika, when you say your soul, that is incorrect because you are a soul, not your soul. Your soul meaning that that your phone and I are separate. But can I say your Hanika? Hanika, can I tell you that your Hanika? That doesn't make any sense only. It like also the sound, it sounds off. So you can never say your soul because you are a soul yourself. So you say me. Okay, Hanika? Okay. So fine. Let's go. Where is it? 16a. So point number 5 is Kriyavati Shakti. Just highlight it. Kriyavati Shakti. Kriyavati Shakti is only found in Jeev and in Pudgal. Kriyavati Shakti is only found in Jeev and in Pudgal. So, Moksh, who has Kriyavati Shakti?
Both the soul and matter particles.
Both the soul and matter particles. What is Kriyavati Shakti? Moksh.
The ability to move.
The ability to move from one place to another. So, so Dharmastikai, Adharmastikai, Akash and Kal does not have the ability to move. Dharmastikai, Adharmastikai does not, Dharmastikai, Adharmastikai, Akash and Kal does not have the ability to move. Now, okay,
But
come
means
back.
then what would be the difference between Isa and Kriyavati Shakti?
Yes. Okay, now come back. Yes. Come back, yeah. Okay, that I will explain to you on Saturday because you have learned it, but these children have not learned that. So that I will explain to you on Saturday because there is a difference over there. Fine. Okay. Now I like wanted to ask you something. Yeah. Okay. So Moksh, you moved from your bedroom to your living room. Who moved?
Me and my soul.
Okay, so wrong answer. Okay, fine. Fiona moved from Switzerland to, she went for a holiday to London. So who moved? Fiona?
You.
No, don't say you. I'm asking you. So you will
Me.
talk as if you, about you. So speak like that.
Me.
Yeah, no, so who? Yeah. No, again.
Me. I am moving.
No, wrong. Even your answer is wrong. Again, let's try with Hanika. Hanika went from Switzerland to London. Hanika, who moved?
Your soul?
Again, wrong. Let's see who gets it correct. Again, same question for Stuti. Stuti moved from Switzerland to London.
My body and I.
Yeah, that is the correct answer. The body and you, meaning the soul. Meaning, me, I am the soul, and this body together. Now, let me ask you another question. Let's see who gets it correct. The school bus driver picked up Briella from home and dropped her to school. Briella, think and answer. Who has moved? Speak, Briella.
Me and my body. And the body.
Yeah, you and your body. And yeah, that is correct. That is correct. And who moved? Who moved? Okay, fine. Let me help you, Briella. The bus is made out of what?
Particles.
Briella, the bus is made out of what? I think I was cut.
Matter particles.
Okay. The driver is who? Briella.
The driver is a soul.
And
A body.
and his body.
And his body.
And it.
The Briella. The driver is not the soul and the body together. Moksh. So the driver is the soul and the body, isn't it? Together. Yeah, it is together. Isn't it, Fiona? Yeah, Mokshansa.
They are in one place, but they do not mingle.
Yeah, they are separate. They are separate. Now, last one, and then we stop the class. Last one, and then we stop the class. Okay. Fiona swam a 25-meter length in the pool. Try, Fiona. Think and answer.
Me and my body moved.
And
The water?
yes, the water is what?
Matter particles.
Matter particles. Yeah, the water is matter particles. Very good. So good answer. Yeah, okay. Your like answer is also correct, that water is a body which is matter particles, but water is actually jeev. So yeah, you are correct. Yeah. So good. Fine. So now refine your answer. Fiona.
So me and my body and the water is moving.
Yeah, but what is water?
Jeep.
And
It as well. its soul and its body.
Exactly, just like us, isn't it? Just like us. Okay, so fine. I think we have done enough. So have you understood that only Jeev and Pudgal have the ability to move? How many of you have understood this? Okay, now only Stuti and Moksh will stay behind. Hanika, or actually all of you stay behind.